Casemiro, Mbappé? When I play here, I'll talk about him. How strange it is to see a world-class footballer give a live interview to a TV show. And how natural it is that it looks like Casemiro, Sao Paulo, 28. Staying at the hotel, in the middle of a meeting with Brazil and a few hours before a flight to Peru, the midfielder went to Vamos to talk about the news surrounding him. His real name: few people know that my name is Casimiro because my mother's last name is with I, Casimiro. When I was playing in Brazil, there was a game in Sao Paulo where people started calling me Casemiro. I played a great game that day and I decided to continue to be called that, with an E. Dorsal. When I came back after being in Porto, they told me to choose between 21 and 14. I did not hesitate, I took 14 for Xabi Alonso and Guti. These are two references with which I learned and grew up. Real Madrid, we are leaders. The sensations are very good. I hope that people will continue to speak and that we will continue to be leaders. Pre-season? It was short, but as you say in Spain, that's what you get. We are still in good shape and we are a bit short, but the dynamics are good. The penalty of goals, how not to score. Benzema is probably the best of the 9 best in the world and you have to have a modicum of respect for him. Since last year, we are a very strong team with great players like Hazard, Rodrigo, Vinicius. We can't score 5 goals a game, but we shouldn't miss goals either. Facts: we have the same team that won the league last year. The more quality players, the better, but with this team, we showed that we can win titles and last year we won 2, League and Super Cup. We know that the current team is strong. Did we need signatures? That's a question for the president. Danger: he knows it's difficult for him, but in training, you can say he's a great player. When he starts to pick up the pace and has played 3 to 4 games, he will regain his former personality. Last year he was injured at his best, he just needs to be consistent. Bale, he got along very well with everyone. When he plays, if he is focused, he is one of the best in the world, the top 5 without a doubt. It is a pleasure for me to have shared a dressing room with someone like him. I hope everything goes well for him at this stage at Tottenham. I appreciate the girls who participated in the final. When I think of Gareth, it's to remind me of those good times. Mbappé, he's a great player and in this club, we talk about a lot of names. If Real Madrid signed all the players who came out, we would have more than 100 players in the team. Mbappé is not our player and I will talk about him when he is if he ever is. I like him, but also Neymar, Coutinho. They are very good players and everyone loves them. Young people, they must have mirrors, references to follow because in 4 to 5 years Rodrigo, Vinicius, Valverde, will be the leaders of Madrid. We veterans are trying to set the line for the children. The club's young players signing policy is a great success. Champions, Madrid is obliged to demand the maximum of itself. The group, Mönchengladbach, Inter, and Shakhtar, is difficult. We'll have to come out strong. Very strong. Reputation as a hard player, the defensive midfielder has to be aggressive. Attention? Yes, but it is a difficult position. I'm still trying to keep the situation under control. Future: I love watching football, to the point that my wife gets upset sometimes because I spend my days watching games. Coaching? I hope not, because it is a very complicated position. No matter how things go, the coach always ends up being the culprit. Brazil: it's a long road to lift a World Cup. Brazil hasn't lifted a World Cup in 20 years. We have a good group of young players who are pushing hard. We are creating a new identity and that is the way forward. We want the World Cup, but first, we have to qualify and that's what we're focusing on.